All right. Hey, we're live, guys. They started the match. We're at the point in the night where the refs aren't really waiting on us anymore. We kind of have to stay on our A game, don't we,
Yeah.
Eddie?
They're ready to just get it going.
It's
And I
just
don't blame them.
no, me either. We're not even mad about it. We're about it. All right. So I've actually seen Kyle McKenzie play at some of the big tournaments like U.S. Open and Nationals, but this is the first time I've seen him like live up close. So I'm excited to see how he does against Ben Johns here. He's a very, very strong singles player. Kyle McKenzie is. I believe it's believe it's 2-2. All right, 4-4. We've got a battle on our hands here. It may be late in the evening in Punta Gorda, but he goes, I have to call it out, and then Ben's like, that's fine. He didn't seem too concerned. Oh, okay. Actually, that got overturned. I'm sorry. My apologies. I actually think what happened was he called it out, and then he actually asked the ref himself, "Did you see it?" And the ref actually, I think, overturned it, which is pretty interesting there. All right, 5-5. Just listening to Kyle talk a little bit of self talk right there. He hit that ball into the net, trying to go cross court on Ben, and I heard him say, "It's not there," and it's true. It's not there with Ben. This is not the shot that's gonna work against Ben there. Yeah, nice play by Kyle there. Looks like we've lost a few viewers. We're down to 64, but honestly, I'm just impressed that everybody's hanging in there tough with us. It's been a long day, late night, and we appreciate you guys hanging tough with us. I know some of you guys have probably been watching with us all day long, and we appreciate that so much. But if you've been all right, that ball called out. You're gonna see. I actually couldn't tell on that replay if that ball was in or out there.
It definitely looked a little wide to me, but
Okay.
not by a ton there.
Yeah, I think.
So,
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
but yeah, we're seeing, man. Kyle McKenzie's coming out strong.
He's a good player, man. I tell you, he's very underrated, undervalued. Speaking of that, do we have his profile
Of course we do.
on cue?
It is.
It should be Marvin McKenzie, but he does not go by Marvin. I'm not sure how that ended up working out that way, but if you look at that on the screen, we're gonna say Kyle McKenzie. He's the number 13 ranked pro singles player in the GPR system. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that. I think he's out of Utah. I think Kyle is in Utah. That was just a good shot. I wouldn't say that was embarrassing. He would do that to 95% of the players out there. So to him, that might seem embarrassing. To me, that seems like standard protocol for Ben hitting that shot on me. Oh, man. That is so impressive because I actually was with Kyle on that. I thought Kyle won that point, and all of a sudden Ben came flying out of nowhere and took care of business. I think Ben actually hit his foot right there. But either way, it's a point for Kyle, so I'm sure he's happy about that. So we got, what, 9-8? 8-9? Wow, what a game so far here. 8-9. Wow, that was a great two-handed shot right there. Two-handed backhand for Kyle McKenzie. I tell you, this could be a big game for Kyle. I don't know what's at stake at this point, but it feels like he's playing as if his life depends on it. Hey, we've got the faithful few up there in the stands. That family up there has been going strong.
Yeah. The people that are here right now, you can tell, are dedicated pickleball advocates.
I might even say they might be family with like Kyle McKenzie or somebody like that or something, at this point. I mean, even the VIP section is like not even the VIPs anymore. It's like the pro players that are hanging around. You got Matt Goebel. You've got obviously Kyle McKenzie and Ben Johns. You've got Rafa Hewitt. Looks like you've got Jan Poppy over here hanging out. He's still here. You've got Irina Tereshchenko. She's still the faithful few. And then it looks like, I think Tyson McGuffin's still over there. I think his wife, Meg is over there. And then that might be Irina's wife over there, or girlfriend with her.
Funny story about Rafa. He actually stole our pizza.
Excuse me?
Earlier when I went and ordered pizza, the reason I was so delayed is because he came through, swiped our two when he only ordered one, and he stole our pizza, so he owes us a pizza.
You had to order a second.
No, they ended up giving me one for free.
But I'm going to tell him he owes this one.
That's right. What a play there.
Sorry, Eddie, I left you hanging there. There was a medical emergency over there on the other court. I don't know. My instincts kicked in. I wanted to make sure everybody was okay.
It's all good. If I wasn't running the scoreboard, I'd have no issue with that.
Well, we're a little low on staff
Yeah, we
right
are.
now at this point.
They've all gone home.
Not us, though.
Rightfully so. We're the crazy ones still
We're
here.
the crazy ones still here. Also, Ben Johnson, Kyle McKenzie.
Yes. They are also crazy.
And still here. I gotta tell you, I'm impressed with Kyle. I really am. I mean, he's made both these games an absolute war for Ben in a battle, and that's what you want to see. You know, I mean, when you're playing the number one player in the world, you just want to go out there and fight every point. Well, that's good stuff. 6'4", Kyle McKenzie. I think if Kyle messes up a shot, we should call him Marvin.
That's right.
And then if he hits a winner, we'll call him Kyle. How about that? I actually want to ask him, like, is Marvin his middle name, or is that his like full real name? Like,
Right.
You know,
Or is it Marvin Kyle and he goes by that?
correct? Like maybe Kyle's his middle name. I don't know. If Kyle McKenzie's mom or sister or wife is watching, maybe you guys can clear that up in the comments. Anybody that knows Kyle McKenzie really well, go ahead and give us that insight.
Got 7-5 here. Marvin is his first name. Thank you.
I think that's actually Kyle's wife right there, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
If I'm not crazy, I think that's Kyle's wife. So thank you for telling us that. That's good stuff. All right, 7-7. Oh man, that's tough right there. This is, I mean, it's coming down to the wire here. All right, that's a good timeout. I'd like to take the 60 seconds to thank Eddie Atkins for hanging tough all day long, man.
I want to thank you for hanging tough, man. This has been awesome.
This is what I love to do. I know it's what you love to do too. So, quite honestly, it doesn't feel like work
No.
until after midnight,
Yes.
and then it becomes work.
You know, I think it'd be different if I knew that, like, tomorrow morning I could sleep in a little bit, you know.
Don't talk about sleeping in. That's not going to be an option for us for the next 4 days.
No.
But truly, you're right.
Yeah.
If you knew you could sleep in till
Yeah,
noon,
you can push through and do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But
maybe we could. I have a twin brother. I could call him in for in the morning. So, do you have a twin?
No, I don't.
Just call Webby.
I'll just Webby, come on. Get that.
Just get
You know,
Webby.
we'll let Webby do it remotely. He can control everything from his side, so
I love it.
yeah.
All right, we got a game plan. Now
Yep,
let's see if
there we
Jan
go.
would be okay
No,
with that.
now I can get a few hours of sleep tonight.
I love it. All right, here we go. We get time in.
8-7.
All right, so Ben John's up with a late advantage at 8-7 here. Kyle fighting hard, though. Okay. 9-7. So the last 2 points have actually come from unforced errors from Kyle. Or Marvin, actually.
Yeah.
Oh.
Marvin's one who makes the errors.
He said, actually, Ben tried to call that out. So Ben actually
Yeah.
said he thought it was out, but Ben's 48 feet
Right.
away. Like, there's no way Ben can really see that. Plus, I think Ben's just being a good sport
Yeah.
there.
He's just being a good guy.
Yeah. Quite honestly, the ref probably had the best vantage
Mhm.
point, so I would go with what the ref went with there. Plus, I would actually say probably if anybody, I mean, Ben John's hitting that, it probably did stay in.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh.
Do they call that one wide?
Yeah, and I think I don't know if Ben agreed with that or not, but it was called. Yeah, it was called wide. Very close. I love Kyle's animation
Yeah.
on the court. Like, I love it.
Absolutely. 11-9, 11-9. Victory goes to Ben Johns.
All right, guys, we are live. This is Kyle McKenzie, guys. This is really my first time up close and personal with Kyle. Kyle, I just want to congratulate you on an awesome match there with Ben Johns at the end. Talk to us about what you did mentally to prepare for that match.
Well, I think, anytime you're the underdog, you have a little bit of an advantage as far as pressure. So when I go in against Ben with his track record being the #1 player in the world right now, I'm trying to play my best. I'm trying to, keep the points as close as possible, but I distinctly have an advantage as far as, the pressure of just being able to play free. Where Ben, Tyson, some of the top guys, hats off to them, because consistently when they're playing the next tier of people, they have to worry about that pressure being a little bit different, and they handle that really, really well.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, both those games were very, very competitive, very close. You had opportunities, honestly, in both games to come out on top. You fell a little short, but, man, the games were fun to watch. It's the end of the night. I just love that you guys just gritted those out and just really gave everything you had. So, man, congratulations on that. And do you know how you ended up settling at all?
My assumption is that I finished third, so I won't be advancing, because I think that Joey beat me, and so I think that's going to be the difference.
Gotcha. Okay, I wasn't sure because I didn't get to see all those matches
so
over there.
I needed to beat Ben in order to give myself a shot to advance, so that's what I was kind of playing for. Yeah.
Fantastic, fantastic. Man, I appreciate it. It's great to get to know you, and we'll see you tomorrow in some men's and mixed doubles. You got it, bud. Thanks, Kyle. All right, we got Ben Johns coming over here. Thanks for hanging out for a second, Ben. Appreciate it, man. Congratulations, first of all. You're obviously advancing. Talk about real quick the rally scoring and just, we commentated with you earlier. Like, it's just a little different, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say the main difference is all the games that normally wouldn't be close become close, so it becomes more of a game of pressure than attrition. So there's not really grinding anymore. It's just you got to play well and the points you really need to. And I think it's also that when you have the lead, it's really hard to come back. Like when somebody else has the lead, it's hard to come back. So it's really important to kind of value every point. So it's an interesting dynamic. Personally, I think it's not good for me because it makes games closer that I think wouldn't have been. But, I appreciate the new format. It's something new to try, so it's cool.
Yeah, and I think that's all we're really wanting to hear from you guys is, like, what's your perspective on it, right? Like, we know some people are going to be a little more anti-rally scoring, but at the same time, if you're just open to it and you – like, what we like to see as the fans and the commentators is to watch you guys make your adjustments. Even as professionals, like, yeah, it's not the traditional style, but if we were to change the ball or change something, blah, blah, you guys have to make those adjustments. So I think you do a great job of just staying even kill and just honestly just doing what you do best and not letting those factors affect your game.
Yeah, personally, I think there's not really a reason in this case to change my game. I don't think the strategy very much changes for me. It's the same as always, win every point you can. So I think it just changes the pressure aspect, like I was saying before. That's interesting, but as far as just playing your game, same as always, do what you do.
Awesome. So originally we were going to do the quarterfinals and semifinals tonight. The 3-hour rain delay kind of threw us off. I personally am not disappointed that we're going to push those back. So congratulations. Appreciate your time, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, buddy. All right, guys, that is a wrap for tonight. We just ended with the #1 player in the world. That interview was awesome with Kyle and Ben. And I just want you guys to just stay tuned tomorrow. We've got more action coming to you from the World Pickleball Championships. Thanks again.